And welcome, everyone, to a very special edition of RazörFist Arcade Live. We are going to celebrate Leon Pawelski's Incept Date of April 10th, 2017, with a lovely live stream of my favorite adventure game, favorite point-and-click, whatever the fuck, of all time. Bitch, you know I'm talking about Blade Runner. For those who aren't aware of this game, who don't know what the hell it's all about, it is a Westwood game. Westwood Studios, the famed Westwood Studios, one of the many victims of Electronic Arts over the years. Say hello to the nice people, by the way, Terengel.
Hello.
Alright. Always such a sad exercise.
I know.
It's one of the greatest Westwood games, in my opinion. A very innovative game, very much ahead of its time. Was doing the cyberpunk, interactive storytelling type shit the same year, actually about a year before Final Fantasy VII. And Final Fantasy VII kind of stole this game's thunder a little bit in terms of art design and so forth. Many, many cool features with this game. You can actually see one of them right now. It had conversation choices. You could actually pick a response so that the game, your character would actually automatically respond in a particular mode, or you could just click on user choice. Now, this was not a traditional... This is not something that happened in games in 1997 at that time. This is 3 years before Deus Ex. Big fucking deal. Designer cut... I forget what that is. I think the designer cut cuts out a lot of the ancillary nonsense and actually removes content. So you actually do not want designer cut, despite the fact that it, you know, sounds appealing or whatever the fuck. So this game is actually strange. Because of the technological limitations of the time, they wanted this fully 3D kind of cyberpunk world and a brilliant adaptation with exact sound effects, and it actually has the exact same soundtrack, remixed soundtrack from the original film. They wanted all that. They have the original actors in this. Sean Young is in this. Everyone but Harrison Ford is in this. In fact, Leon himself. You will hear his voice in here if we get far enough into the game. So I'm just going to go ahead and start a new game, folks. And did I make sure to... Yeah, I made sure to check user choice. So we're just going to go ahead and start a new game, folks. Glad you guys are joining us, because this is going to be a lot of fun. This is, as I said, my favorite adventure game, point and click, of all time, personally. Very underrated game.
It's very clever.
This is the exact text from the beginning of Blade Runner. The adaptation of this game is so authentic. Such attention to detail. Reminds me of Alien Isolation in that sense. So that's what happened to Undertaker.
That's perfect. That needs to be like a screensaver or something.
It really does. This is really early in the life of CGI cutscenes, too. Really, this is 97, guys.
I'm leaving now.
Lucy, my sweet.
I cleaned out the tiger cage and sorted all the meal bins. So, if it's all right,
I mean,
it's
those are
my
her
turn to fix
work
dinner.
clothes?
Haven't you forgotten
That's
something,
explained.
little one? Just one little thing.
Mr. Runser, please.
It's been a very long day.
I don't want to.
Now, Lucy, I thought
Movie
we'd
Bob,
settled
the later
this
years.
last week. Don't let's forget who pays your salary. We're closed. Come back tomorrow. Wait, I haven't finished with you. I told you we're closed.
We're not here to buy, little man. We've come to sell.
You can't possibly have anything to interest me. These are extremely rare animals of the highest quality.
What a coincidence. So am I.
Oh. No!
That is the price for humility.
Oh, please, don't.
And what else might we interest you in today, sir? Perhaps some virtue?
Oh!
Not my animals, please. I'm begging you.
Now that's what I call breakneck speed.
But what of honor, little man?
Man
At
died,
what
Mom.
price?
Oh my God, no! That tiger is the rarest specimen ever seen.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright.
Oh!
Of the night.
BR 61661, report to precinct headquarters, code 3, repeat.
Was he
code
asleep
3.
at the wheel?
I was
The
just
car's
finishing
auto
up my
driving.
12 out on patrol when I got the call. Welcome relief, considering that the most action I'd seen all night was a schizoid grandmother doing the shimmy in her underwear in the second sector.
Ray McCoy. They gotta have a movie with Ray McCoy. I would much rather have that than the Blade Runner 2 we're getting, honestly.
Not a fan of Mr. Perfection, Ryan Gosling?
BR 61661,
Old
report
derpy
to
eyes
precinct
himself,
headquarters, code
droopy
3,
dog.
repeat code 3.
Last time I had a 3 was when some hooker vomited Thunderbird on Bryant's desk, and yours truly led the cleanup crew.
Fun
A
fact.
year and a half on the job, it was still the dirtiest work I'd seen. Where's Captain Bryant?
Took a sick day. Got himself a heinous case
Yes,
of ptomaine poisoning.
that is-
He asked me personally to run the unit in his absence.
That
Guza
is
was one of the
Jeff
old-time
from
guys
Curb Your
who took their naps
Enthusiasm.
in the streets.
Jeff
He had
Garland.
a friendly way about him, but you didn't want to turn your back on him if you were less than a friend.
Hope you've been enjoying your leisure time, kid, because it's time to take that thumb out of your ass.
Hallelujah.
Don't get too excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed up. Holden's sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in, and Steele's working special undercover. Looks like you got this one by default.
You really know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done at Runciter Zoological. Probably just be a schizoid glitz, but we got the call. Old man Runciter lost something like 1 billion chinions worth.
10 to 1, this ain't a job for Rep Detect.
You got something better to do? Perfect your French cooking, maybe?
Maybe.
Slumming tonight, Slim?
I thought you were on special assignment.
Badass.
Wasn't too damn special after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
Couple of fours were masquerading as fibroplast insulators down at Kaiser. I dressed up like a nurse, they never had a chance.
I'll bet. You put him on the machine?
Hell no. There's a beautiful little thing in here called the magic, and it ain't ever been wrong. You develop it, you
think it's
got a
called a
brilliant
womb.
career ahead of you.
I'm working on it.
What's Guza got you doing tonight?
AM at Runciter's.
Animal murder. Oh, those skin jobs got no respect for anything that truly lives and breathes. And that goddamn
Gotta love
Eldon
her taste
Tyrell
in
ought to be
eyewear.
zipped into a body bag and flushed into deep space.
Get rid of him, we'd be out of a job.
I think we're all overdue for a little off-road paid vacation. You can stop staring at my ass now.
You got eyes in the back of your head.
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
Ray McCoy. Dog.
Animal sales was a profitable and prestigious business since most real animals had died out after the Terran War. There were plenty of electric ones, though, powered by rechargeable batteries. No self-respecting human would own one of those frauds.
Alright, so we are in the game now. On the longer end of the opening cutscenes, but again, that was a novel concept in '97.
We have our first question from Distant Worlds. RazörFist, you see a tortoise lying on its back,
It's belly baking in the hot sun.
but you're not helping it. How does that make you feel?
Makes me think about my mother.
Find something?
Piece of chrome.
From a car?
No, I think it's horse chrome. Try getting tagged.
This is another reason why Ray McCoy is great. Lord King of the sarcastic assholes.
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming. Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
Ooh, a very, very good question. One that you should answer.
What's up?
Leo Moon asks, what cut of the movie do you enjoy the most?
My favorite cut, personally, is the international theatrical cut. I love that voiceover. Look, you can hear in this game how the voiceover could have worked if it had been done right. Harrison Ford kind of dogged it because he didn't like the idea of the voiceover, but I still think it adds something. It adds that film noir atmosphere. So that would be my personal favorite, because it's got the voiceover, but it's got the additional violence that was cut out of the American theatrical cut. So that would be my personal favorite. Let's see here.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Okay. Let's get in there and see the damage. Wait.
I already checked for a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some latents.
Make sure the lab boys run them through the mainframe, human and rep.
Cool. I love the way that you handle your clues and stuff. It's really interesting. I wish more point and clicks kind of did this. You have a clue database, you have a suspect database, and all of the clues that you find are entered into your Kia system, which it's kind of like your PDA. And your Kia system basically sorts them all by each crime. You actually have numerous cases going on at any given time. So like right here we have the case is animal murder, and then we have the clues that are related to it.
I already checked for a crowbar.
And
Scratches
you
and paint
actually
flecks, and
have
I knew what
the
they meant.
audio
Scratches
from
and paint
interrogations
flecks,
and
and I knew.
shit. So very, very cool point and click.
Judging from the distance between the prints,
Look at
I was
those
looking for two
environments, though.
very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
Draw your gun, kill this pedo fuck.
Let's see. Ghost11656 asks, have you heard of the new Ghost in the Shell anime, and what is your opinion?
I haven't heard of the new anime. I heard of the new shitty movie.
Well, then what's your opinion on that?
I already gave mine in video form. I said it was gonna be dog shit, and surprise, surprise, I was proven correct. Let's talk to this
McCoy, LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible
in a
for all
fucking
this
bikini,
mayhem?
apparently.
No, of course not. It was two men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously. What'd they look like?
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent. All my animals.
What's that quote from The Wire? BNBG? Big N-word, big gun?
You got any discs from that camera?
It's irrelevant. Those murderers
Whatever.
also destroyed the camera. Thousands of Jinyens worth.
Maybe it photographed them before they shot it out.
I guess you've got a point at that.
I'll say this right now, guys. I'm not going to be able to get to a lot of your questions simply because this is a story-driven game with a lot of audio that you need to hear.
This
Yeah.
is the disc
And
from
it doesn't
last
have
night.
subtitles.
Peachy.
So... yeah, so here you go. If you select dialogue options, then you get this screen instead of the game just picking it for you. And the great thing about this game is sometimes, depending on what question you ask, you will lose conversation options, which is something that, you know, the Mass Effects of the world have difficulty grasping. So let's talk about Lucy, the fucking
Tell me about this Lucy.
SJW broad.
There's not a lot I can tell you.
At least her hair's
She's only
multicolored
worked
enough.
for me for about a month. She's about 14 years old with pink hair.
Oh
A very
my
attractive
god,
young
really?
How'd you find her?
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone. And he's a very reputable wholesaler.
You treat her well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
She got a desk? Or someplace where she worked?
She used to eat over there.
Classy guy.
Asum Jessen asks, what do you think of Do Androids
precious
Dream of
love.
Electric Sheep?
She was my...
I've read it many times. It's a fantastic read. I think it's one of Philip K. Dick's best books.
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
The thing I love about this game and the movie is that they complement the book. And actually, there's a number of elements that are in the book that were not in the movie that they put in this game. That's how much of a labor of love this was. There's a whole storyline actually in here that's directly ripped from the book.
A candy bar. Yuck.
Fuck you! Well, it depends on what candy bar.
A toy dog.
Okay, so you pick up, you know, you do standard pick up clues, evaluate them.
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself. Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big...
I'm absolutely certain
And
Lucy
you get to
Devlin was
refer back
involved
to
in
the
this
interviews
heinous act.
anytime you
She's
want.
the young...
Those help a lot when you're doing void conf tests on people, you know, just so that you can assess clues and be able to call people on their bullshit. It's a shame L.A. Noire didn't have something like that.
Well, isn't that cute?
The 2019 answer to fucking hang in there, baby. All right. Let's see if there's anything else. Anything?
Can you think of anything they might have been after?
First, I thought they wanted money, but I don't keep any in the shop. Then I thought they wanted to steal my animals, but they started executing them.
Could they have been replicants?
Who else would be capable of such barbaric acts?
Michael Brown. I
Did you ever
mean,
do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell
the
Corporation?
reps didn't do
I
nothing.
resent that accusation.
Just wondering.
Officer, last May I personally sold Governor Colvig an exquisite Percheron colt. I have been a guest at his house on 3 separate occasions. Do I look like I need to carry artificial product?
Alrighty.
See if you can dig up that reference from Ogilvy's.
Yes, it's somewhere here. Just a moment. Here you are.
He had to hand it to me from across the room. Anything else? I got that. I think I'm good.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
And I don't think there's anything else in here.
Best Way Killer asks, are you a fan of HBO's Rogue?
It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft. The small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of HBO's Rome, actually. I think, you know, that was one of the many shows that were canceled right around the same time as Deadwood, when the outgoing president was ousted after a drunken bender in Las Vegas, and they brought in the SJW strumpet who's running the fucking company now. And, they greenlit True Blood and a bunch of fucking teeny bopper bullshit. Killed Deadwood, The Wire, and Rome. And HBO hasn't been the same ever since. Sorry, Game of Thrones fans.
What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and 1 of aggravated assault.
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho, row actions inside, abstract art, all over the walls and ceiling.
I never did appreciate art. Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Huh. I think he already talked to the witnesses, so...
Canvass the...
I'm on it.
Shit.
Find anything else?
Zilcho.
Yeah, I think he already talked to the witness. So let's get out there.
Tesla Vision asks, have you played Shadow Tactics? What are your thoughts?
I have. It's a lot of fun. It reminds me of the game Desperados. It's like a tactical stealth game, an isometric kind of stealth game. It's a lot of fun. I love those kind of games. So where should we go? We can go to the police station. We can go to Chinatown to that and check out the lead on that Chinese restaurant that the chopsticks are from. Or we can go back to McCoy's apartment. Let's go Chinatown.
Yeah, that would be my thought. Andreas asks, what's your opinion of Manila Road? I don't know what that is.
Don't really give a fuck. Banned.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi.
Seems like a lot of stuff
soya
happened
mixed
after the
with
Third
off-world
Terran War.
lichen.
So I missed that bit of dialogue. If there's no real sushi, then what do they eat?
Counterfeit shit made out of like soy and whatever the fuck. Imitation. Yeah.
The tofu way.
Yeah, tofurkey.
McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
Got to mix more out back.
Okay.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
Okay.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
That accent would never be allowed in modern gaming. Not advisable to walk the canal at night.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zuben? Just month. Superior chef makes all kinds of new sushi.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie.
I could go back and interview the chef, but I'd rather look at the video disc. I forgot about that. I can do that at my apartment.
Project D13X says, dude, thank you for introducing me to Elric. I powered through the origin story, and I'm almost done with the Fortress of the Pearl.
Fuck yeah, my favorite novel in the series. Look at those pre-rendered fucking backgrounds. Look at that shit. No! Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to jump back in the car. Okay, there we are. And you click on it more and he'll do his best Bruce Jenner impersonation.
Your floor number, please.
I mean,
Apartments. Ground floor. Roof. Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Nightwish fan says, how's VidMe working out? I've been transferring my
I lived
videos
with the
there
best
for the
gal I'd
past
ever
2
seen.
days.
She was
Think
2 now,
VidMe
full of
will
life and
step
love.
up to
She
the
cost me
plate
about
or
a
become
year's
another
salary,
Blake?
but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner. Maggie, come here, girl.
give her a treat.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
I think here's the thing. I think it depends on YouTube. If YouTube cleans their shit up, maybe VidMe doesn't take off. If YouTube continues to go down this draconian path, calling it now VidMe or Dailymotion, one of the two, will pick up the bit and they will kick the shit out of YouTube, and YouTube will go the way of MySpace. There's no two ways about it.
Scanning video disc. 2 enhanceable images found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Run
So you
sitter,
get to do
crime scene.
the photograph zoomy shit from the movie. Basically, just you're looking at clues.
See, too many movies have this shit.
Yeah.
But not enough games.
I agree. I agree. Oh! Who do we have here? Sally SJW and her pink hair. She's even got the Portland leg warmers.
Hello there, Lucy. Give me a hard copy of that.
So we've established that she's there. The tiger a point of interest, maybe? No, not so much.
ABCJ17 asks, any recommendations for novels or comics after reading the Elric series?
Novels or comics?
A sushi menu from Howie Lee's. Give me a hard copy of that.
There's a lot of series that take inspiration from Elric, very few that do it as well. So, I mean, there's a number of series. R.A. Salvatore has a number of series, like the Forgotten Realms, fucking Drizzt stuff. Drizzt, obviously, hugely inspired by Elric. So, I mean, there's stuff that's similar to Elric. Even Game of Thrones has some Elric shit in there. But you're not going to find anything like Elric, like exactly like it. What do we have here? There's something else. Like, I feel like there was something on her foot, or... Yeah, that's right. There's like an anklet. I remember this now. It's been a while since I played this. Yeah.
It's some kind of insect. Give me a hard copy of that.
And I can't remember if there's anything else, but if there is, I'm sure people are going to scream at me in the comment section.
Run sitter, crime scene.
Oh my. We have our perpetrators.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
What was that? No, looks like he's blocked. Interesting. Do we have a license plate, maybe? Yeah, we do.
Local license plate. Give me a hard copy of that.
That's some bullshit. So the guy is slightly blocked by the door frame and we can't see his face. But the license plate is like down the block and the camera will actually turn so that we can get a clearer view.
It's fucking bullshit. What is this, like a 20K camera or some shit?
The idea is that, and this has been postulated by, this is a fan theory, mind you, but the theory is that cameras in the future do more than just take an image. They take like a three-dimensional, you know, there's like a sensor on them, and they take like a three-dimensional infrared picture, kind of like Kinect. And so there's actually metadata embedded in the pictures so that you can actually explore it in kind of a 3D space. Which is probably freaky enough, probably the way it's going to be in the future anyway. There's something with his boots. Yeah. Killer boots.
Muddy boots. Guess he's from out of town. Give me a hard copy of that.
Alright.
Absolute Absol asks, what power metal bands would you consider covering for Metal Mythos?
I've already stated my intention to cover Rainbow. I would not mind doing Primal Fear at all. But, yeah, but, I mean, those are definite possibilities for Metal Mythos. I would do Manowar if they weren't such cunts about copyright. But day is. Okay, I think that's all. Alright. Look at that fucking background. The art of the pre-rendered background. Just a lost art. Hell, pre-rendered foreground.
No messages. I'm in demand.
Yes, they faithfully recreated this fucking shot.
Cynical Aspie asks, what are your opinions on the Stalker games?
Your floor number, please.
Don't really care. Like I said, I've never really gotten the whole phenomenon with them. It seems like a dumbed down Deus Ex a little bit. Get to your car. Okay, so we got those images. There's also an interesting mechanic here where you can... Shit, maybe I should talk to that cook. Actually, you know what? No. Let's go to the police station first. I also like the loading screens change depending on where you're going. It's like you actually have to take a certain route to get there. It's not just like a default loading screen. Let's go police station. And you can skip the loading screens.
Christopher Smith asks, what is your favorite real-world revolver?
Real-world revolver. I really like the one I have now. Which is a 45 Ruger Blackhawk. I really dig it. The Red Hawk is pretty cool too.
Laboratory, mainframe, and shooting range.
Let's go to the laboratory to get the forensic data on that crime scene. If we have it.
Got anything new for me, Dino?
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around here, McCoy. We got the animal corpses from Runciter's, but there wasn't a whole lot to work with.
Bone marrow?
About 50% were real, the rest were fakes.
Oh.
So, Runciter was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond the crap you see on Anamoid Row.
The kind that comes from legit manufacturers?
They're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Butcher knife?
Could be, but who cuts meat anymore?
Nice bunch of reps I'm tailing. Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week. Anything else?
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant? It's from a ground car.
You sure?
The angle of impact was
Ground
almost
car?
head on. And there ain't too many spinner drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
I heard your wife got her license back.
You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
Apparently he's married to a Vietnamese woman.
Anything else?
That piece of chrome you found outside of Runciter's is from a 1995 Pontiac.
Nice set of wheels.
It's okay, not what I call a classic.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
From what I remember, that guy never has anything to say to you ever again. If I remember correctly.
Mainframe and shooting range. Ground floor.
I'm not going to go to the shooting range
Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting, denied allegations that the model was defective and possibly dangerous.
The simple fact is that the model wasn't performing as
that is
designated
actually
function.
Eldon Tyrell's
There was
voice?
one isolated incident of violence a couple of years ago.
Lucky Strikes, Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days, even though she'd already gotten close to a perfect score.
Woman has good taste.
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy, Bryant finally let you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
Steele's been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Guza was going to requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
Don't sell him short, McCoy. Guza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked Vice together. He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match. I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Oh, police brutality. Yeah, that's the shooting range, I believe. What about this? Where's the... Oh, Esper room. That's what I needed. Yeah, so there's this interesting mechanic where you have an Esper here and you have an Esper at your apartment. So you can either, if you find any evidence, there's like a mainframe that you can actually upload it into after you acquire it. And that can get you benefits, like if you upload it, then the forensics lab can look at it and you can come back to forensics and they might have some information for you regarding the evidence. But you can also keep the evidence and not report it to the police, so that when you find out someone is a replicant, for example, you don't have to report that they're a replicant and shit. Very interesting mechanics.
Let me stop you right there. Leo Moon donates $2. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. I forgot I had Super Chat.
Uploading personal clue database.
We haven't found anything particularly damning, so I'll go ahead and upload it.
Mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
You can actually get clues from the database as well. So you could have like a picture to look at or something from the database, but not this time. Very, very interesting.
Ground floor.
Ground floor. See what's down here. Yes, Union Station. Fun fact about this, if you watch Blade Runner, this was filmed live at Union Station, not live, but it was filmed at Union Station, obviously. And the building that you see in the foreground that is actually Bryant's office that Guza's in for the purposes of this game was actually built for the movie. And that building is still there to this day, from what I understand. It's like an office or something. Oh, Guza.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
You got it. Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking.
We'll get back out.
Yeah.
Repeating dialogue.
Energy Zex asks, what do you think of the Fear series?
Why we get that question in the Stalker one every single stream?
Really?
Yeah.
Laboratory.
Yeah.
Roof.
Not really anything exceptional. Kind of like I kind of feel the same way about Fear as I do about Condemned. You know, it's like, if it's there, play it. It's okay. All right, now let's go to the Chinese restaurant and see if that fucking chef is there.
Stadium Arts asks, what is your favorite Westwood game?
This, hands down. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I mean, Command & Conquer's great and all, but Jesus.
You got anything that's a match for these? You got anything that's a match for these?
I don't know what you're showing them.
Ray McCoy, Rep D-Tech. McCoy, LPD.
You fuckers. And yes, I actually own one of those light-up umbrellas, thanks to Terengel here.
You're welcome.
Let me see. Oop.
This from your place, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You do Huawei favor? Distribute all through our police station?
This girl ever eat around here?
Nah, all gaijin look like the old man.
Oh, wow.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. You want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a bug. Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
Hold on a second. We can go ahead and save here. I'm gonna kill him. No. God damn it. And yes, you can kill a lot of NPCs in this game. Here we go. Let's talk to
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. You know this girl or not?
Nope. I know who I know, and who I don't know. I don't know her.
Think hard.
Okay. Maybe seen her once. At station. Riding north on bullet train.
North, huh?
What the fuck? Motherfucker! I didn't even get to VK the fucker. Oh, it's a hobo. I have accidentally killed him so many times. And if you kill him, you can actually, like, hide the body. It becomes a whole thing. They bring you in for police malpractice. Not even shitting. Not even shitting. That's this game. Where the fuck did he go? What's this?
Yuck. Totally uninteresting.
A giant turbine. Not interesting at all. Oh, the license plate.
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was gonna root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
The fuck? Maybe he went this way. Fuck. Damn it! Anything in here? You want to explain why your cook just tried to fucking boil me alive? I thought this was a Japanese place,
See you
not
later,
Korean.
Howie. See you later, Howie.
See you later, Howie! Your cook just tried to murder me. God damn it. Okay, then we need to go... I think we need to go to the police station.
Stadium Arts asks, are you going to review or have any interest in Planescape Torment Remastered?
Yeah, because I've never really played the game properly, so, you know, that'd be a good opportunity to.
Ground floor, laboratory. Roof, mainframe, and shooting range.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice.
Uploading. Downloading. Clue date.
Yeah, okay. Paint transfer.
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
You know this girl or not?
Nope. I know who I know, and who I don't know. I don't know her.
Alright. Well, hold on. If the shit was transferred, I might have a new clue. Nope, not so much. Let's pop in on Guza, and if he doesn't have anything to say, we'll go back to the apartment.
Ground floor.
Motor asks, ever read the comic Requiem Vampire Knight, and your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I've got every single one in that series, because I was subscribed to Heavy Metal for quite a while, and that was originally published in there.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's cyberpunk vampires. It's really not bad at all. I've always what's his name? The artist on that. Is it Ledroit? I think it's Mills and Ledroit that make that. I've always had kind of a love-hate thing going on with Ledroit's art personally. Well, I almost got killed today. Let's head on back to the apartment. Maybe you can periodically sleep in your apartment, and sometimes that moves time forward. Whatever the fuck.
Gaius Julius Caesar asks, what are your thoughts on the R.A. Salvatore's books?
The R.A. Salvatore books?
Yeah.
Kind of a generic fantasy author, personally. I've never really... What the fuck? The fuck? Holy Jesus. What is that, Gaff? I think that's Gaff.
That's a bit convenient for timing.
He's always conveniently timed. You ever watch the
Rumor
movie?
has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that. I checked with UN
Good
Air.
thing I didn't kill that hobo in the alleyway.
Moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many
The
reps we
Kipple
talking
is
about?
something from the books.
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Gotcha.
Fuck.
Yuck. Yuck.
Motherfucker. Well, one replicant retired.
Door number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
Deathshot asks, what's your
Thank
favorite
you.
sniper rifle?
I'm gonna be cliche and say a Mosin Nagant. I'm more of a bolt action guy. I always have been. Although I do love those Mauser.
Here you go, baby. Dinner
bolt
time.
actions. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. That is a toughie. Jesus.
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd
Look
come
at
up against.
that.
There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
Look at that. Even though the background is pre-rendered, the lighting actually affects my character. That's because this is a voxel-based game. This is something that isn't really done anymore, except I've seen a few indie games do it in recent years, but for many years, voxels were a lost art. It's a really needlessly complicated yet primitive way of trying to render something that's 3D in an engine that doesn't support it.
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting, denied allegations that the model was defective and
That
possibly
Vangelis
dangerous.
score, motherfucker.
The simple fact is that the model wasn't performing its designated function. There was one isolated incident of violence a couple of years ago.
Portrait of the sleep-deprived.
What is this?
Got your delivery here, man.
What?
Kingston kitchen.
Oh, yes, right. Hold on.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
Oh, no. It's about a third of what we got here on Terra. Real comfy. How about turning that dial, okay? When I say...
Please, can you control your rat?
I'll have you know that Ricky's a pure... And he's totally real.
We did not need the fat naked man ass.
Boring, boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now. Where be your research on Nexus 6? And your test studies, contacts, the works?
Only simulator. Extraterrestrial gravity.
Jesus.
1 more minute, you be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes,
oh my,
they be hosing you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear, I don't have anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
The organ designers, Miraji, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance. They're closer to him than I am.
Where?
DNA Row. They're all working down on DNA Row.
You one miserable package, man.
No! No, please, don't!
Okay.
Pick up.
Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
Oh, very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry, I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Inside?
That's right. But we also got a sweet little break on it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Beautiful. How many perps?
Surveillance in the
I don't know if
future.
it's related to the Runcitor deal or not.
Are you sure?
Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
Anything else?
No messages.
No.
One question. Why would you make a Rastafarian robot?
I don't know. Trying to make a machine with a soul.
Christopher Smith asks, have you read any of Robert A. Heinlein's books?
Your floor number, please.
Haven't read a bunch of his stuff. But yeah, he was a pretty good writer, from what I understand. I would, honestly. As I've said on many different occasions, I'm more of a fantasy guy than a sci-fi guy. Personally. All right. What the hell was that? In the middle of the damn thing? Okay, let's go over to... Oh, we get to go to the Tyrell building. Here we go, folks. Cyberpunk pyramids, here we come.
McCoy, LPD.
Yeah, just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grav test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras.
Nice.
You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenberger ordered in a lot.
It's a
so
crack
it didn't
security
seem
staff they got
unusual.
down there.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
He pretended to be a Syrian refugee.
One more thing.
I've told you everything I know, Detective. I gotta work. These monitors don't watch themselves.
Yeah, it's a tough gig.
A dude just tried to kill you with a meat cleaver. What is that?
It was a Tyrell sales brochure for the Nexus series, the kind of glossy hype that ends up littering the floor at trade shows. This one was for the new entertainment model, a comedian designed to entertain the troops off-world. The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Anemoid Row.
So we found a gold dragonfly and evidence of Ralphie May's creation. All right.
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed, not just once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget their passwords, but what would the GravLab boys need with replicant DNA sequences and Incept dates? I couldn't even begin to guess what Eisendoller's password was. Jesus.
What the fuck?
I seen worse, but not by much.
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a sieve.
Classy.
This earring yours?
Maybe it belonged to that other cop who was up here. The babe with the shades and the cigarettes.
Ain't her style. Call her babe to her face, you're liable to end up with a severe limp. A takeout box from Kingston Kitchen.
Is that a barbed wire reference? Never call
The dog
me
collar
babe.
has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
That's another thing that's kind of taken from the book. The sort of preoccupation with animal life. That was a big central theme of the book, of Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. And the game kind of brings that more in. It's not particularly prominent in the movie, except for in the brief Anemoid Row sequence.
You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
Let's go to Kia. Huh. Switch crimes.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the tire.
Okay.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story.
Oh my.
But I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him. Disgusting.
Anything else? I don't see anything else. There's a bunch of shit everywhere, but...
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones, and now it was... I thought about...
Yeah.
You spot anything?
Absolutely.
I don't see anything.
Eisendoller had used his dog's name as a password. The Tyrell brass wouldn't be too happy if they knew I was snagging a copy of their files, but someone had wanted them bad enough to kill Eisendoller, so I figured they must be worth having.
Huh. What is it?
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed.
Interesting. What is it? Let's go to Clue Database. DNA. That's what it is. For someone named Marcus.
Lagging behind again?
Guza didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own.
I think I caught sight of one of those a moment ago.
Tyrell debacle.
How's yours connected to mine?
I'm still putting the pieces together. It's all stored in Esper's mainframe. You hear about the Moonbus massacre?
Gaff mentioned it.
Could be our cases are overlapping. I might keep you posted.
Do that.
She wants the D.
Whole bit.
Let me stop you real quick. Walrus Aurelius donates $10. Gotta thank you for lots of entertainment and for signal boosting McCain's tape. Here's hoping he's out soon.
Jesus fucking Christ. Fingers goddamn crossed. That wizened old Jim Henson Creature Shop character. That's right, I got a video file, or a video disc, so I should probably take a look at that real quick. Should I do that at my apartment or at Police HQ? Let's do that at Police HQ.
Caesar asks, is this available on GOG or Steam?
I wish to Christ it was! It is not, and here's why. Are you ready for one of the most obnoxious stories in the history of gaming? Are you ready to hate EA more than you have ever hated anyone in your life?
I already hate them, so...
Oh, so when Westwood Studios was purchased by Electronic Arts, right before they were shit-canned, they moved offices at EA's behest. During the move, Electronic Arts lost the original master files for this fucking game. So the original code is fucking Splitsville. It can never be remastered, it can never be re-released, they can never release an HD updated they would literally have to build this from the ground up and, like, swipe the audio files from the disc in order to make any kind of remastered version, and everything else would have to be from the ground up.
Mainframe.
Pretty fucking awesome.
And shooting range.
Thanks,
During
EA,
his
you're
last
swell.
election campaign, Governor Kolvig promised a bold new plan of action.
Alright, so let's take a look at this video disc.
Scanning video disc. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Okay.
Tyrell Grav Test Lab.
Well, let's take a look at our Kofi Kingston's face here.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row. Give me a hard copy of that.
Okay, so I know where we're going next. Oh, hey there.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? Give me a hard copy of that.
Actually, what is there like a... anything significant about the gun there? Actually, what is that behind his back? Hold on a minute. What is this? Is that the C4? Aha!
A bomb. Give me a hard copy of that.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a Toblerone.
My god, JC.
JC, a bomb! A bomb! What about Mass Effect Andromeda?
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that.
Deathshot asks, what are your thoughts on the Sniper Elite series?
I really, really like Sniper Elite. I think it's pretty fucking awesome. I think the only other modern game that accounts for bullet drop is Battlefield 1. It's one of the reasons I like Battlefield 1 so much.
Well, all the modern Battlefields now have bullet drop.
Yeah. Should I upload? I did get DNA illegally from their mainframe. Let's go ahead and upload.
Personal clue database.
I didn't kill anyone, so there's that.
Downloading.
That's always a good day.
It's a plus. Especially on RazörFist Arcade Live, ladies and gentlemen.
Database transfer
I didn't kill the hobo. I exercised restraint. What's this? Oh, these are your leaderboards. Yes, if you go through the shooting gallery, you can get a high score, and I think you upgrade your piece. You can upgrade your piece quite a bit, but that doesn't matter much, because I think later in the game you can actually just buy a better gun. So I'm not going to bother, because Shooting gallery, for some reason, on modern machines, the emulation fucks it up so that it takes forever for the targets to pop out. Anyone who owns the game, who's watching this, already knows what I'm talking about. On a modern dual-core machine, for some reason, it'll take you like 4 hours to get through the fucking shooting gallery. It is maddening. Absolutely maddening. Especially because there's a lot of trial and error to begin with.
Laboratory.
Laboratory.
Ground floor.
Let's go pop in on him, but I don't think he ever has anything else to say. No, in fact, he has gone fishing.
Nash Hugo asks, what are your thoughts on The Undertaker retiring?
I already talked about that on the Hate Bit podcast today. I was a huge Undertaker fan. I think it was long overdue, personally. It's...
Get out of here before I throw my desk at you.
That's actually a line from... That is a line from one of the greatest film noir ever made. That is from Double Indemnity. From Edward G. Robinson, from his character. Oh, what is this?
The goons over at the Tyrell building wouldn't let me talk to their boss. Maybe you can set up a meeting.
Anyone else in that whole company who knows anything?
You and I both know it's a one-man show over there.
I'll give it a try, kid. I'll have to pull some strings, so don't go in there half-assed. Make sure you got some legit questions for the resident genius.
Appreciate it, Lieutenant.
Holy shit, I might actually get to talk to Tyrell.
Can the department float me some chin yen? This investigation's getting expensive.
Look, this ain't on the department tab, okay? This is a personal loan.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
This goddamn city don't know how to manage funds. They've been flush for years.
I thought we were under budget.
Trust me, ain't nobody getting rich unless they're sneaking some on the side.
Or unless their name is Hernandez.
I can barely pay for the fuel for my car.
Ever hear of public transportation?
Get out of here before I throw my desk at you.
It's got a thing with throwing desks.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You'd be amazed at how it comes. You really... Gaff says you worked that retirement like a champ.
Just doing the job.
Yeah, well, don't get too cocky. Those sixes can be damn unpredictable.
That I know.
But I'm proud of you, McCoy. Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Thanks.
Payments is wiring the advance to your account as we speak.
How much?
Couple hundred chinian. Enough to buy a sandwich or two. We gotta hold back the rest until the lab does the autopsy. Paperwork, you know. Shouldn't take more than a couple of days.
So the check's in the mail.
Hey, don't worry.
Keep rotating his head like Stevie Wonder.
Keep our best and brightest happy. Any idea what
He's
you want to
circle
spend
head banging.
I was thinking maybe a companion for my animal at home.
Yeah.
Forget that. Buy yourself something nice. Once you start carving up that juicy bacon, kid, the taste never goes away. The great things in life.
Looks like he's had
believe
plenty
me,
of juicy bacon in the recent past.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just...
We'll get back.
Yeah.
Asim Jessen asks, how easy is it to get this running on a modern system? I plan on buying this on eBay.
It's
Lockout.
not...
Ground
It
floor.
kind of depends on what kind of system you have. I've had it give me issues, and I've had other times where you install it and it starts right up, and it's perfectly fine. After I upgraded to Windows 10, a lot of the problems that I had before with Windows 7 were solved miraculously. I don't know why. I don't know what changed that. There are a couple files that you can download that will fix the exe so it doesn't run from the CD and shit like that. Doing a full install helps. You just kind of have to Google the problem, whatever problem you're having, because a lot of people have played this game. It's not as obscure as you might think, and there are a lot of people who have, gone quite a distance out of their way to fucking make this game work. So, well, let's see. Should we have an audience with Tyrell, or shall we go down to Animoid Row? Let's take a quick poll.
Make your choices now.
To account for the delay, shall we just rub each other's nipples while we're waiting for this to catch up? Or
I can live with that.
yes. Yeah, let's see. What I'd like to see... Let's go to Tyrell. Got a few votes for Tyrell here. Okay. Let's go see Tyrone. Maybe he'll get me some Skittles and Sprite. Assuming, of course, he's in. Like, I have a vague memory of getting, like, a phone call before he... Oh, no. I lied. Oh, my. I don't think I've ever done this before. Oh, here we go.
Beautiful, isn't it?
That's
the
actually
owl
her.
or the view?
Both.
The view's amazing. The owl, well, artificial things never did that much for me.
It's a flawless replica. We used a real one as a model.
Owls are extinct. Who told you the model was real?
Dr. Tyrell?
He's wrong, or lying. Check your Sydneys.
Eldon wouldn't make up something like that.
You're Tyrell's assistant?
Yes, I'm Rachel. Dr. Tyrell is very busy. I'm fully familiar with all Tyrell operations.
He does know I'm a cop, right? Blade Runner unit?
Dr. Tyrell has already met with one Blade Runner today and has important business to attend to. Your department should coordinate its efforts better.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, but...
You may speak to me,
Yeah,
or you may
I
leave.
can't believe it's not
I can't offer
Deckard
you
getting
any other choices.
fucking Harrison Ford's sloppy seconds.
Fair enough. I wanted to ask about Marcus Eisenduller.
I can't tell you who killed him, if that's what you're asking.
We've already got a suspect. What I want to know is why the killer would be
Trayvon.
interested in replicant DNA information.
That's a stupid question.
What?
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Your suspect is obviously a replicant, a very dangerous one.
I thought replicants were safe, more human than human. Isn't Dr. Tyrell pushing to make it legal to use rep labor to clean up the kipple?
Are we here to discuss corporate policy or
explain the
Marcus
kipple in a
Eisenduller's
minute.
murder?
A little of both. You heard about the moon bus hijacking? Yeah, I guess you would have. 50 people dead.
You can't blame...
I'm surprised you aren't out doing spin control. The public gets nervous when your pets wander around the city without a leash.
Replicants aren't pets.
Right. Pets live longer and don't go around killing people.
There are safeguards in the design.
Yeah, I've seen the data.
gerbil.
Implanted memories, a 4-year lifespan. I'd probably get a little crazy too, but I don't think I'd start killing people.
Wouldn't you?
As I explained to Mr. Deckard
Oh
earlier,
my.
I've given the Nexus 6 model a past. I've given it the purity and innocence of childhood. And all the joy and despair that comes with a real existence. That's hardly a death sentence. That's life.
I thought you weren't meeting with any more Blade Runners today.
Well, I decided to make an exception. Mr. McCoy, isn't it? You do understand the need for the Nexus 6 to have an identity.
Not really. No. I do see why a replicant who has an identity would want to steal Eisenduller's files.
Please, enlighten me.
They want more life.
They're wasting their time.
They're gonna come for you.
I have nothing to fear from any of my children. I tell them all exactly what I told you. Have I given you what you came here for?
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe.
Then if you'll excuse me, I have a stockholder meeting to attend.
Alrighty.
Scott Vogler suggests renaming the company, the Trayvon Corporation.
Look at that pre-rendered background, though. Jesus fucking Christ, man. That is a lost art right there. That is a lost fucking art. That's like a direct replica of the movie. You can tell people who made this loved the fuck out of this movie. Okay, so I think it is time for Anemoid Row. People who watch the movie will recognize this. This is where he checks out the snake scale. Deckard finds in the bath. Oh, what's this?
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But fish are good. I have every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
No, thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects.
What the
Official LPD
Koreans
business.
keep telling me.
Down at end of Animal Row, you see big green sign? You try there. Good luck with dog, friend. Hope he stays healthy.
She.
Huh. Well... need to go down to Kingston Kitchens.
I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club.
Love this game.
This has nothing to do with anything, but Browncoat says, if Hayden Christensen and Kristen Stewart had a kid, it'd be a 2x4.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
That's still more realistic whiskey physics than Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh, here we go. Kingston Kitchens.
Step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special. Put a glow in your cheek.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions? They always need answers.
This guy work for you?
No, but I wish he do. He be one fine-looking man.
You sure? Never seen him before.
You sure all
I
Jamaicans
remembered
don't
it
know
for
each
sure.
other?
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisendaler at the Tyrell building?
Eisendaler. Oh, Eisendaler, yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
Send anything over lately?
No, sir. No
I feel
delivery
like
to him no
everyone's
more.
face in
Not
this game
since
is made
last
out of
month.
Japanese
He be
genitals.
way behind on his bill.
Not for a month, eh?
At least. No more till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting. He's dead. That stew's looking tasty.
Fix you right up. Only dirty chinion. It put a spring in your step, man. The ladies, they be loving you.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for your time.
Let us save.
Are you taking any drugs?
The incidental dialogue with the fucking... Oh. Got a shop owner here.
2 minutes. That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
I don't encourage browsers. What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay for it.
What's the most expensive thing you got in here?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed. The finest, most authentic anyone can get.
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
All my paperwork is in order.
Doesn't matter. I don't read anyhow. What's your name?
Easel.
Ah, here we go.
Ever see this piece? Real elite stuff.
If it truly belongs to the elite, it won't show up around here. That's a white market item.
What do you mean, white market?
When something is so valuable, it's sold so fast that it's never even seen on the street. That's the white market. If this piece is real, it could only belong to the wife of a very rich man.
It's very important that I find out about this. Can you help me?
If I see something, and you can match whatever my collectors will pay, it's all yours.
Thanks a million.
You fucker. He just walks off in the middle of a conversation. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, we got a dragonfly up here.
Sebastian asks, what's your favorite Command and Conquer game?
I'm not sure. I like Tiberian Sun, I guess. I like Tiberian Sun. Here we go.
This your work?
Ah, the dragon.
Dragon?
See? Anosoptera. Dragonfly late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. Estate item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenty money to obtain a collection.
Plenty money.
More than I can afford.
You try Hawker's Circle. Might want to trade for this. With luck, you may find.
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out where to get dragonfly jewelry. Then, you buy a piece, right? For special lady friend? You come back later.
I'll do that.
You take care, chasing the dragon.
Drug reference.
Handsome man like you has lady friend, of course.
All my girl cares about is food and love.
Oh, how romantic.
Oh, what a fat ass.
What is this girl's name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Ah, Maggie, senor. It's perfect, is it not?
Yeah, what the hell?
It's kind of ugly, but you talk me into it.
What the hell?
Careful, senor. You're poison.
Scorpions?
See? Finest quality. Perhaps you purchase one?
I don't think so. They're beautiful, though. Never seen one before.
Oh, that'd be true.
These are, of course, replicant scorpions. Some of them are literal cyborg scorpions. Some of them are genetically engineered. Just depends on the quality.
Yeah, we have to remind people that most of the animal life on the planet is dead.
Not today, thanks. You know anything about insects?
I regret that I do not, noble one. Save that I feed
This is the
them
guy
from
Deckard
slaves.
threatens.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect is already extinct.
They all died after the war, yes.
So the fakes must be pretty expensive.
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the added realism is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now, I'm more interested in the insect.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door. She's an expert on such things and will cut a wonderful deal to friends.
Yeah, whatever. Egyptian fat ass. Alright. Where's that fuck?
Excuse me.
Is he just gone? Can I raid his shop? Apparently not. What did he say? I need to go to Hawker's Circle or... Can't remember if I need something around here.
You got anything that's a match for these? McCoy, LPD.
McCoy,
I need to
Rep
ask you-
D-Tech. There he is.
You move a lot of valuable goods through here? Valuable and exotic?
How exotic?
We're talking exceptionally fine jewelry in the shape of a dragonfly.
Ah, They were so majestic. I remember them from my childhood. And that was the last time I've seen them.
It's very important that I find out about this. Can you help me?
If I see something...
Thanks a million.
Yeah. What about
You say
this?
everything's top quality here. That'd go for your old buddy Spencer Gregorian, too?
I met him a while back. He bought some calfskin gloves from me. Said he wanted to do some gardening.
Calfskin?
Faux calfskin.
Gregorian said you were thrown out of cars for having violent tendencies.
Whoever Gregorian is, he's lying.
He also said you were a borderline sociopath who ought to be locked up, but I'm inclined to agree.
Don't you wish I gave a damn about what you think?
I can make you give a damn.
Let me give you a little word of advice, detective. Stay out of my business. More importantly, stay out of my face. All I'd have to do is make one bid call and you would be shoveling shit off-world for the rest of your career.
Talk to me like that some more and you'll be eating it.
Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
I saw that coming.
Motherless oh, hold on. The fuck? This fucking asshole. You little shithead. What is all this? Oh my.
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry. Ezo wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms dealer. The exact arms that renegade replicants would be looking for to survive in the big city.
Fuck
Nothing
me.
else there. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Oh, come on, I can't take one of them.
Nothing else. Nothing else.
You shitheads. Let's see if he's down here. Wherever the fuck here is. Where the hell? Huh?
I am not about to have all my hard work obliterated just because you stumbled into my shop, detective. Westerners need guns and hardware. All I need is will.
Oh, we got a street samurai here. Woo!
You just do that
You
over
blew
the
your
shoulder?
retirement loot this time, Slim.
No, she did.
What are you doing here?
Tracking this piece of shit. What are you doing here besides putting your nuts on the chopping block?
Investigating Ezo. Maybe we should compare notes.
Maybe you should find another line of work. Just in case I'm not around to bail you out next time. I'll wait for you.
Speaking of putting
Why don't you
nuts on a
grab yourself
chopping
slice of
block,
quiche or
Jesus, lady.
something? And pick up a bottle of scotch for the real Blade Runner, will ya?
Oh!
Just kidding, Slim.
Thanks.
Hey.
You're horning in on my action, rookie. Take a stroll.
Nothing more to find.
Jesus.
That a 45 blaster under your coat, or you just happy to be here?
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Blade Runner, huh?
Alright. Well, I survived that, so let's go ahead and save.
How come I never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddies with Davy Holden. How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
That skin job must have been pretty damn quick getting by Davy like that. He's the best in the business.
He'll be back on the job soon. You got any decent ammo for my piece?
Please.
You mean the good stuff? Because I know them police issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Yeah, I know how it is. If you want to drop a skin job, you need a little extra oomph. I got a few clips around here somewhere, if you got the chin yin for it.
Okay, let's have it.
All right. hell is that? Nice. Okay. And on higher difficulties, you have limited ammo.
You want to make it as a Blade Runner? You ought to do your own investigations.
Jesus.
Yeah, you cannot draw your gun in here or that fucking thing will shoot you down. Okay, well, I got that camera.
Ow! Damn it.
Oh,
You fucking
no.
retard.
I warned you, senor. You will surely die. But you are still standing. The poison, it acts very quickly.
I ain't feeling so good.
If you are not dead already, you will live.
Okay. Well, maybe your fucking scorpions are fake. Or maybe Ray McCoy
I was
is.
fresh out of Leeds. Poking around Hawker's Circle had been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Ezo character to the Eisendaler murder. But if the replicants had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Road didn't have Tyrell security to protect them.
Okay, so... Well, I think before I go there, I should probably... check out that video disc.
ABCJ asks, what's your opinion on Dragon's Dogma?
I already did a review of it. You want my opinion, you can go watch that. My opinion basically was it was a good idea. I've always wanted a game where you have, you know, it's kind of got the best of both worlds with JRPG and Western RPG. It's kind of open world, but you got a party and blah, blah, blah. But what I wanted more was, like, characterization. I wanted for your party members to have an actual fucking personality.
Mainframe
And I did not get that. Not at all. Alright, let's check out this video disc. What's this? I got two.
Hawker's Circle.
That's when you got flashed. Give me a hard copy.
Wait a minute. Did I see? Holy fucking shit, it's Deckard. Oh my god, he's got the snake scale.
A strange scale. Give me a hard copy of that.
That's fucking awesome. That's awesome as shit. Anything else? You know, I don't think.
China bar.
Oh, it's the bar. With the fat oh, hi there. Is that our boy?
God, that is some magic
That
bullshit.
guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that.
It sure is. Who's the broad? Whoever she is, she's got fucking Triple H's forehead. No? Guess she's not relevant. Anything else? Anything in his hand? No, he's making moves on her, but other than that... What's over here? Oh! We have a camera.
Interesting. Give me a hard copy of that.
Arcantos asks, something I almost misread. Ever read any Robin Hobb books? I almost read that as Robin Hood.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Uploading
Robin
personal
Hobb?
clue
I don't know who he
database.
is.
Nope. Never heard of him. Sorry.
Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue
Strange
database
Goat says,
transfer
make a video
complete.
about Watchmen. I want to know why you hate it.
What, the fucking comic or the movie? Or both?
Why not both?
The answer in both cases is terrible pacing. Let's put it that way. Alan Moore's always had pacing problems. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go back to Animoid Row just for a second to check out if he's got a video disc. Because if he does, if he's got a camera, he's probably got a video disc. Let's get over there. Amazing how well this game is held up. You know, not so much graphically. Voxel graphics are not very en vogue.
You got any discs from that camera?
I just serve drinks, pal. But if you're gonna sit there until I cough it up, well, here it is. Nice bracelet, tough guy. Who's Maggie, your mommy?
She's a dog.
So is my wife, but I sure as hell don't brag about it.
Only one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
God, McCoy can put him away. Of course, if scorpion venom wouldn't drop him. Alright, let's get back to the apartment.
Of course, that's also bullshit about what she knows about scorpions. I don't know any scorpion that can instantly kill you with its sting.
Bark scorpions can kill you pretty fucking fast.
True.
I don't know about instantly, but they don't fuck around. Look at that. And there were actual sprites moving within the pre-rendered background. That's some shit that Final Fantasy VIII got credit for inventing in '99. And it fucking didn't. And Parasite Eve, too.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Sammy asks, can we get a scorpion mythos?
Here you go, baby.
I would
Dinner
like
time.
to. That would be another one where I would be familiarizing myself with the band as I did the mythos, because I've just never gotten super
Scanning
into
video
the
disc.
scorpions.
One enhanceable image found.
Okay, one image.
Adding enhanceable photographs. China box.
All right. Anything? Now this is interesting because a lot of this game is randomly generated, believe it or not. What the fuck? So some of this stuff in this picture won't be here in other playthroughs. Or it'll be changed up slightly.
What? Come on.
Give me a hard copy of that.
It's spun around.
That's what I'm saying. The explanation is that it actually does like an infrared imaging at the same time. It's not just an image. It's not just a picture. That's why it's a disc. But yeah, I agree. It's fucking bullshit. Nothing notable about the Lady Gaga backup dancers. Okay. Was that Evezo? Is that our boy? Yes, it is.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
I don't see anything else. Okay. Well, we're good. Do we have any phone messages?
No messages. Portrait of the sleep.
Hey! Some solid sack time.
Your floor number, please.
Soul asks, did you watch Into the Badlands, or did you have any interest in it?
Not particularly. You know, I thought that Iron Fist would kind of take over, but not so much. You know, they cut the budget on that show so much that it just couldn't be what it was supposed to be, I think, which was supposed to be superhero Into the Badlands. I think that's what Iron Fist was meant to be. And they missed the boat on that shit.
I honestly gave Into the Badlands like a 2-episode try, and I wasn't interested.
Yeah, didn't really do anything for me.
Caesar asks, what are your thoughts on...
This looks familiar.
What are your thoughts on Siphon Filter, the games?
I like them. I don't love them. They're an okay little stealth series. Kind of pseudo-stealth. Kind of like... Siphon Filter's kind of like if Metal Gear Solid never added any stealth elements at all. Oh.
What you want? I'm busy.
That's him! That is James Hong, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me.
Deliveries to Rare.
LPD, I got a couple of questions.
Talk, always talk. You wait. You no take up time. Busy.
Marcus Eisenberg.
You not come here. Illegal!
Okay, we talk.
Those are my eyes.
Quick.
Freezing!
What you want?
You were close to Eisendeller?
Eisendeller? No time for him. No go to lab. Eisendeller test off-world gravity to work important organs. Visual center, you see?
Marcus is dead.
To work hard all night, all day, no stop, no break, no OT.
Did you hear me?
Of course I hear you. You think I'm deaf?
I love James
Your
Hong.
more important, huh? Eisendeller dead. Miraji may be dead. You out chasing skirts.
Miraji?
You eat supper with Miraji every night, no fail. Sometimes Chinese, sometimes Indian, sometimes home cooked. Sometimes we go up and eat with twins.
Miraji didn't show. Did you call him?
Hey, call. I knocked. 10 minutes ago, door locked. No answer. Where you come from, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Tell me this.
Hey, wait. LPD, you there for something, huh? LPD? I'm very busy. Eyes won't wait for nothing.
Tell me this.
Hey, I'm very busy.
All right.
So,
he's not going to tell me anything else.
We lost Mako. Is James Hong gone too? I forget.
No, James Hong's with us.
Okay.
He's still in shit, too. The fuck? Is that the dude? The dude from the restaurant? Get out from behind the pillar, you fuck. There he is, yeah!
Hey, pal.
That's totally him. Converse through a fucking pillar.
What's shaking, baby? Haven't I seen you around these parts before?
Could be. I get around.
You ever get down to Nightclub Row, you ought to check out my act. I'm just warming up the room, but it's better than a kick in the pants, you dig?
Gaff!
What kind of stuff do you do?
What kind of... You kidding, baby? I do it all! I am the direct
Who?
Man, you get it.
Shut up! I want to talk to Gaff.
Hey.
Tough day, McCoy.
Hey.
Tough day.
You see any suspicious-looking people around here?
Huh?
Hell no. I mean, a lot of wackos cool their heels down here. But they're anything but suspicious.
Whoa! Did you see that?
No, I was looking at the chap. Did he boson jump?
He just disappeared
Okay.
into thin air. All right, well, whatever. Kill a man. Oh! He went over there! I'm gonna kill this fuck. Oh, it won't let me kill him. Alright, let's get in there.
What's going on?
Who
did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Run! Run!
Fuck out of here! Fuck out of here! Okay, that could have gone better. Run! I think I'm dead. Motherfucker!
Wow.
Let's try that again.
What's going on?
Help me! Run! Run!
Listen to that Blade Runner music. Woo!
Hold on. An ambulance will be coming.
You must warn the twins. Up there. Up the stairs.
The twins? Did they do this?
No. Tall man with dreadlocks. The bomber. And another with beard. Piercing eyes.
What did they want?
The DNA information. Oh, God forgive me. I told them about the twins.
Don't shoot. McCoy, Rep D-Tech, BR 61661.
What do you know about this?
Got a dead man here. Victim of an explosion.
Rip in
His name
peace,
is,
Miraji.
Was Miraji. He was able to give me a description of the two perps just before he bought the farm.
Yeah? They skin jobs? Or you just in the right place at the wrong time?
I'm practically waxing their tails, officer. I'm that close. But I don't have a lot of time. You mind,
Mop it up here? Just do me a favor and kick some rep ass, okay? It's high time someone got them illegals off the street.
Appreciate it.
This is 32 Sector 3, reporting a homicide. Possible act of terrorism.
Very unrealistic future. They're actually hunting down
You
illegals.
got a sheet or something we could cover them with?
Nah, nothing. Cold Cup boys have been dragging ass.
Alright. Is there anything in there? Apart from rubble?
Shinosuke,
The guy who'd set the bomb at
say
the
before you
sloppy.
go into the
He kept
bomb
the
area,
charge small
game
enough
can
to leave
glitch
the
out
wall
and insta
standing.
blow
If he
up.
just wanted to take out Miraji, this was overkill. If my instincts were right, he was the same Joker who lit up the Tyrell building. Dangerous, but still an amateur.
Locked. No way through here.
I don't know that you'd call that locked. Fuse the fuck shut,
Don't miss
maybe?
anything.
There ain't nothing left, detective.
Alright, upstairs. Oh, that's not ominous.
I recognized the logo on the envelope. It was definitely Runsitter's animal sales, but I didn't expect to find hundreds of chinion inside. I didn't know what it was for, but I'd bet the farm it wasn't on Runsitter's books.
Shut up.
The vid phone was one of those old Zenith jobs, the last electronic tech that was still produced on this continent, in Mexico to be exact. No wonder the sucker was on the blink.
Nothing?
Hello, Luther. Hello, Lance. You have no new messages and one saved voice-only message. Would you like to hear the saved message again?
Absolutely.
Hello, it's JF Sebastian.
Oh my god, it's
I hope
actually
you
him.
guys are all right.
Wow.
I tried to talk to
I told you
Dr.
they got
Terrell
everybody.
about your reinstatement, reemployment, but I haven't been able to get through to him yet. He's kind of angry, and you know what a cool customer he is. I don't know what happened between you guys, but I'm still trying. If you want to get together, I'm still at the Bradbury. I'll be here all night.
Message saved automatically. To delete, please state your deletion security number.
Not right now. Thanks.
The pleasure's all ours at Sino Bell.
You need a password to delete shit, but not to access it.
Yeah.
It just gave it to him.
Welcome to the future. Still more secure than the iCloud. Well, let's see if Chew has anything to say about Haji getting blown to shit.
What you want? I'm busy.
Listen to me.
Busy. You not...
That'd be Dermo design burning to the ground.
Oh? What of Marathi?
He didn't make it.
You leave now, okay? Very busy. Must work.
What about this Lance? What kind of guy is he?
Why, he like Luther, only different. Don't know which.
That's so?
One long hair, talk a lot, always make deal. Other more quiet, work much harder.
What kind of deals?
Sell this, sell that, no matter what weather. Like salesman. Very hard to take, no trust, no way.
Did Lance sell something to Runciter?
Who? Never heard of Runciter. No time for charades. Sound like this, sound like that, look like this.
You could tell they let him improv a lot of his dialogue.
Man's a great actor.
He is. Very underrated.
You mentioned twins.
Yes. Luther and Lance. Siamese twins. Live about Miraji.
They're genetic designers?
Were. Till last month. Got the boot. Shit can. From who? Big boss. Who else? And if I didn't tell her, go ask them. I waste no more time. You think I nose around everybody's business, huh?
Huh.
Miraji's some kind of DNA designer?
Yeah. Subcontractor like me. He funny, though. Like old movies. Miraji Master
Like
Chef.
Blade Runner.
Twins go crazy when he cooks.
Yes, the king of phrase, that is James Hong.
Marcus Eisendaler is dead. You might consider knocking off work early.
What Nexus 6 want with me, huh? I just do eyes. Busy. Must make
Why would they show up here?
What's Sebastian been up to lately?
Sebastian? He do what always do, nervous system. Very important to Dr. Terrell.
Where do I find him?
He had old building down alley. Bradbury Hotel, I think. You walk down alley, you find it.
Sorry to bother you.
Got a lot of clues. Oh, is it down that alley? Oh my goodness, the Bradbury.
Wow. Look at it, it's just right there.
It is right the fuck there. Do I want to go there immediately? Let's get back to my spinner. Because we unlocked a few areas here. DNA row, Animoid row. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we should probably go to the Bradbury. That's probably the next place to go.
Shrewd Privateer asks, any recommendations for sci-fi or fantasy novels?
Oh my.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Can we go in the oh my god, we can go in the elevator. Wow. Jesus! It's the exact shot from the movie. This fucking game, man.
It was some kind of freakish toy. Half mechanical, half organic. Rep technology for sure, but no one was going to give me any retirement bonus for it.
Damn it. It's over here. Nothing? I thought I saw it light up. Oh.
I couldn't tell who was winning, and I didn't much care. Chess was a little slow for me.
Like football. Fucking deal with it, Rubes. Football sucks.
It wasn't a rep and it wasn't human, and it still gave me the willies.
The shit is all this?
More useless junk.
Oh, I don't see JF Sebastian.
It was some kind of freakish toy. Half mechanical, half organic. Reptech.
Huh. Jesus Christ. Exact shots from this movie.
Does this motherfucker not make enough money to fix the ceiling?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Rastafarian dude. Fuck do I... Oh, right! He knocks out the... to make a ladder. Oh, shit. Oh, my God! This was poorly thought out! Jesus! By God! By God!
Enough! Oh, you think he found us, man?
One of the design subcons must have talked. Unstable personalities, to say the least.
Told you we should have blown up the old block.
It would have created problems down the line.
We got problem now, man.
This one? He's not a problem. He's an opportunity. You're weak, my friend. I expected so much more from you.
I'm thinking our brother not hearing too good.
Oh, he hears us. Isn't that right, McCoy?
You ready to
That
give
voice
up
actor sounds
fruitless
vaguely
nightmare,
Mark
man?
Hamill-ish.
Come back to family?
He doesn't have a choice. He never did.
Let me kill him, man.
No.
Jesus!
We got no time to be patient. The gal, she's sick. She not gonna get no better.
That's where you're wrong, Sadiq. She will live.
Maybe. But this one, he got it coming bad.
Believe me, he's the least of our problems.
You're talking crazy. The hunter be dangerous.
A fool sees not the same tree a wise man sees.
I'm no fool, man.
You must have a little faith, my friend. Without contraries is no progression.
How can you trust any of their kind?
We have been manipulated by them, correct? Now they're going to see exactly what lies on the other side of the horizon.
The fuck? What the hell? Suddenly it's a Beast Wars episode.
How long have I been here, Lucy?
How do you know my name?
I saw your things at Runsiter's. Did you feel bad when they killed those animals?
They were so pretty and sweet. I hoped Father wouldn't do it. But Mr. Runsiter deserved retribution. That's what Father said.
Why?
'Cause
Patriarchy.
he treated me bad. Like I belonged to him.
I'm sorry.
Are you really the hunter? Like Father says?
It's my job.
Why? What do you have against us?
Nothing, it's just
You're a bunch
the
of
law.
pink-headed
Would you
pinko
hurt me?
bitches.
I promise you I won't.
Father will be back soon.
God damn it.
Okay, so assuming she's a replicant, why would you make a 14-year-old replicant? I mean, that takes you places, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. How do you get out of this? Isn't there like a...
Bottles? Glass?
Yeah, is there like a jagged piece of metal or... There we are. This has got to be someone's fetish. This is the pulse-pounding action you tune into RazörFist Arcade to see. Watching a man hop in a chair. God damn it, I was gonna see if we could set a record. What is this?
It felt and smelled like real cheese. Dairy products were choice contraband, scarce and mucho expensive. Selling them was a Class A felony.
Apparently the world is run by vegans.
Strange.
Got a picture? Anything else?
Hysteria Hall was an arcade down near Nightclub Row. Nothing else there.
Huh.
Nothing else.
Oh, nice. Bong. Wasn't aware Amazing Atheist was a replicant.
You let him in my room?
They had a warrant.
Oh,
Mr.
it's
What am I
Leon.
supposed to do?
They took my pictures.
Couldn't stop them.
How about me? You think I'm easy to stop? Who the hell are you?
McCoy, LPD.
LPD, huh? Maybe you guys can return something to me.
How do you know we got it?
One of your own. Invaded my property. Bad haircut. Stupid coat. The other guy.
What other guy?
Don't play dumb.
What about him?
Nothing. I just thought you were gonna arrest me, that's all.
I don't care about your little run-in with the manager, okay? I'm looking for a couple of replicants.
Can't help you there, friend.
Maybe the clerk can tell me who was renting that room back there. Why were you hassling him?
You let these creeps in my room. I'm a very private person.
What do they got against you?
Nothing, friend.
I just like kicking tortoises over in the desert. I mean...
We're all innocents, aren't we?
Damn straight. And I don't like people asking questions either.
Just help me out here a little more. You seen a big Rasta guy around here? Or a guy with a beard and dark eyes?
A Rasta? What's that?
He's got dreadlocks. Talks with an accent.
Oh. No, I ain't seen no one like that. Look, my mother's waiting for me. You stick around. Maybe the manager will come back.
I think that was one of the last things he did right before he died. I think this game was, actually. He ain't showing up.
I didn't know who was working this side of the pool, but whoever it was, they'd been pretty thorough going through the joint. I doubted if there was anything I could find that hadn't already been snagged and bagged.
Hell's that? What the hell is that? Police badge?
There were off. It was a Tyrell. My ribs still hurt, and at least 2 teeth.
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy.
Photo of McCoy. What was that?
About 30 counts of animal murder in one of their...
Marshal license number. What the hell did I just pick up? Looked like a police badge. Holden's badge.
Holden's badge.
Holy shit.
Nothing.
Anything in the bathroom? Oops. There you go. Not fish. Snake scale. I wonder if I could go back to Animoid Row and have her check that out.
Oh my god, probably.
I betcha. Wow. I fucking betcha. So that's where that leads to. Wait, where does that go? What is all this?
The car looked a lot like the one I'd been tracking. The driver had been smart enough to pull the license plate, but the vehicle identification number was still there. If I ran it through the mainframe back at the station, I could ID the owner. The wrapper was from a vendor I knew. Best Lycan dogs in the 4th sector. That wasn't saying
Lycan
a whole lot,
dogs.
but with an arcade next door and a dozen nightclubs down the street.
The
Me
world
and
really
Murray's
is run by
stand saw
vegans.
more action in a night than my spinster aunt saw all last century.
Alright. Well, how do I get back to my fucking car? Hey! It was nice of them to leave my fucking car there. Alright, I suppose that's a good place to end it. As good a
We'll
place as
definitely
any.
have to pick this up later.
Yeah. Let's go to Animoid Row and then we'll save.
Oh yeah, and keep in mind you found that license plate in the dumpster.
Is this scale from a fish?
Same as other one. Not fish. Snake scale.
Yes!
What
Got her to say it.
Other police show me
Yeah,
scale from
she
same
said it,
snake.
she said it!
I send him to Abdul Hassan.
How could you tell I was police?
Both of you walking around look confused, like you in wrong place.
Walk around like robot. I mean... Alright, we're already into Act 3. This game is very short. That is one thing about it. But, it's short with a shitload of options. Lots of divergent paths, forking narrative. There's something like 13 different endings in this game. Again, that was unheard of in 1997. So, thank you guys for joining us here and commemorating Leon Powalski's Incept Date with our RazörFist arcade of Blade Runner, folks.
And thank you very much again to our donors.
Yeah, thank you so much to the few people who donated to us. I appreciate it. So, with that said, God fucking speed, folks.